Okay, thank you for filling out the questionnaire. It helped me to pair up each of you. Some of you know PowerPoint better than others, so I wanted to make sure someone that doesn't know it as well is matched with someone who does, but most of you know it pretty good. Most of you have had a lot of experience on PowerPoint. Okay, so now we're going to talk about the topics. I'm going to go over a few of them. There's about 30 on the list. And since we only have 10 pairs, there's plenty to choose from, but we can't have a duplicate. So if you choose one, you need to let me know right away. And it's pretty much first come, first serve. I've got the list up on my desk. You come, you sign up for it if someone else hasn't already filled it out. So, but I want to talk about a few of the topics first. A country I want to visit. Now, in pairs, you are going to each do one country. So I don't want to be the same country. So the first half of the presentation will be what one of you wants, and the second half what the other one wants, and then sort of a summary together. Just remember the guidelines that we discussed. You need to have a video embedded, a video that you make together, however creatively you want to do that, that has something to do with the country that you want to visit. And the video needs to be 2 or 3 minutes. Make sure that you include some kind of chart, graph, demographics, especially in doing a country, things that you learn about the country, and all of that needs to be included. Remember, it needs to be 20 to 25 slides. Okay. Landmarks I would like to visit. That one you could probably do kind of together if there's landmarks you both want to do. But remember, when you do your presentation, one of you will do half and the other will do half in front of the class. That's how I'm going to grade you. You'll have a grade together for the actual PowerPoint presentation, but then you'll have separate grades for when you present your half of the PowerPoint. So make sure that you make it even. Some of my favorite movies. Now I know some of you are going to want to grab at that one, but I want you to not only talk about the movie, but I want you to talk about, what genre it is, the actors, the plot, the background, and the climax of the movie. Maybe talk about the ratings that it got, maybe some of the movie reviews, because again, remember, 20 to 25 slides. Okay, now remember I've given you websites to use for your images. These are free image websites, so only use those websites for your images. But you can utilize whatever you can online to find the information that you need. Okay, some more topics. 3 places I might like to live someday. I want you to each pick 3 places. And you don't have to do quite as much information, but everything needs to be included, meaning you still have to have some graphs, some charts, and a video that you do together. And yeah, 3 places. I want it to be 3 places each. 3 colleges I would consider going to. Again, 3 for one, 3 for the other. The information about the college, but like I said, this is to be a creative presentation, not just a bunch of numbers and statistics. So I want you to find a way to present the material in an exciting and entertaining way. My favorite sport. Now, if you have a sport that you both like, I want to know about the sport. I want to know about the origins of the sport, what countries does this sport. So a lot of statistics you can include, but again, I want it to be creative. I just don't want you rattling off a bunch of numbers at me. Okay, 3 jobs I might like to do. 3 jobs each that you might want to do. So that will make it exciting and, again, make it creative. Okay, what you're going to do now is you're going to outline, now that you've chosen your topics, you're going to do an outline, which we have talked about how to do an outline of what you want to include in your presentation. That's something I want you to do here in class, and you're going to turn it in at the end of class today and include the elements that you plan on having on your slides. You can change it later, but I want an idea of what you're doing so that I can look at it and say, yes, this works, or no, you need more information, or I can make suggestions on things to add or remove. Okay, so we've gone over the outlines. I've gone around to each of your groups, and there's several that need changes. There were quite a few that didn't have enough information, so I added some things that I felt that you should look into. And a couple of you had too much information. I didn't think you'd be able to do that in only 20 to 25 slides. So you should have an idea now with your outlines what you're going to do. So since we're in a boarding school and you all live together, I'm going to allow you to work outside of class on your presentations, but we're going to have time inside class as well. But you might want to get started on it tonight. That will be your homework tonight. And work with your partner and start your presentations, start your slides. I want you to have at least four slides to show me tomorrow. They don't have to be completely done. They don't need all of the images and everything, but I want to make sure that I know you're on track for what you need to be doing, and that way I can guide you, and you don't want to have 20 slides done and realize you did it completely wrong. So I want to be able to see your slides, and we will talk about any changes that you need to make. You'll have plenty of time tomorrow in class to make changes on the slides, and then your homework also. Your homework each night is going to be working on the slides, and on Friday, at the end of the week, you're going to turn them in, and we are going to have you start doing your presentations. We'll have some of them Friday, and the rest of them will be done on Monday. And so I know you guys will do great on this, and if you have questions, you know where to reach me. You know where my apartment is, so you can stop by up until 8 o'clock tonight if you have questions.